Hey there, looking for a password manager? Well, you can't just keep your passwords on a note or in your head, can you? One option is Dashlane, a veteran provider who is popular to this day. But what's new in 2024? And how do you use this password manager? To answer that, I've got a fresh Dashlane review and tutorial. Let's start things off by answering whether Dashlane is safe to use. The good news here is that it was never breached, despite being around for 12 years now. And there are plenty of trusted password managers that get breached. Ahem, LastPass. So what helps Dashlane stay secure? Well, it has all the safety essentials and more. It relies on the industry's gold standard encryption, and it has a zero-knowledge architecture, meaning that neither Dashlane nor anyone else can access your data. When it comes to logins, there are some additional security measures, like 2FA that keeps your account safe even if your password gets exposed. Biometric authentication is also there, whether you prefer a face scan or a fingerprint. With all that in mind, Dashlane gets my mark of approval for its security. So, if you want to take care of your passwords with Dashlane at the best price, scan this QR code or use the link from the description. Security is crucial for any best password manager, but premium tools should come with some extras, which we will get to. But let's review the core features first. At first glance, the Dashlane password generator is quite standard. It allows me to generate a strong password with up to 40 symbols. But there is one additional functionality that stands out. It's the history feature, which allows me to retrieve generated passwords in case I forgot to save them. While that is nice, it's missing passphrase functionality that some of the competitors have. It's really convenient when I need to remember my password or type it in manually. Just like any other password manager worth your consideration, Dashlane has autofilling. It works well, but to be fair, there is room for improvement. For multi-page websites, you might need to manually enter the second or third login by clicking on the Dashlane logo and selecting the right login details. Now, password sharing can not only be risky, but it can also be a nerve-wracking experience without a password manager. With Dashlane, whenever you want to share your passwords or other sensitive information, instead of disclosing your account passwords, you can share access to them. It also allows you to specify the level of access you wish to grant them, limiting what they're able to view, edit, and share. If you decide to remove access, you can do that whenever you want. To be honest, I love how much customization it gives. But, yes, there is a but. To access the account and information you shared, the retriever must sign up for a free Dashlane account and install the app. By the way, if you find this Dashlane tutorial 2024 video helpful, don't forget to drop that like and subscribe. So, Dashlane covers all the basics. Now, let's see what additional features it brings. One of those is secure notes. Besides passwords, Dashlane allows you to store secure notes, personal info, payment details, and IDs. With it, you can make new folders for your information and neatly organize it. There are customizations for each folder and also preset options for certain use cases, like membership information, software licenses, legal documents, and more. Unfortunately, Dashlane storage is limited to 1 gigabyte. For a premium provider in 2024, that's just not enough in my opinion. For instance, NordPass is not only cheaper, but also offers 3 gigabytes of storage. Dark web monitoring is another feature that's common among premium managers. It scans the dark web for your email address and personal info, alerting you if any data breaches occur. While most of the competitors use the Have I Been Pwned database, Dashlane relies on its own. And that's not a bad thing, since it has over 12 billion records. I've tested Dashlane's dark web monitoring myself. The breaches within my test emails were detected correctly, and I was immediately prompted to change the passwords of the associated emails. Overall, Dashlane's dark web monitoring left a good impression on me. I can't really ask for more since it covers up to 5 emails for one account and offers a quick resolution once a breach is detected. That said, not everything is as great in Dashlane as their dark web monitoring. I've got to bring up what's missing too. They used to have emergency access, but it was removed. That brings up a really big question to me. Why would they do that? Dashlane said that another solution is in the works, but that was 2 years ago, and so far we got nothing. So if you forget your master password, it might be a long and grueling process to get the information you stored in Dashlane back. If that's a deal breaker, you should consider other premium password managers such as NordPass or 1Password. Both of them have well-functioning emergency access and plenty of additional features in general. And if you want either of them at a discounted price, I've got you covered with a discount that you can find in the description. Now getting back to Dashlane. I was also a little bit surprised that I couldn't import passwords on my iPhone. Other than that, the mobile apps on Android and iOS worked great. Both of them had access to most of Dashlane's features, including password health monitoring, dark web monitoring, and a VPN. In addition, I like that Dashlane mobile apps can work as an authenticator, allowing me to get rid of other third-party apps like Microsoft Authenticator. Overall, despite lacking a few things I'd like to have, it's still a packed password manager with all the essentials and some nice extras. But how much will all of that cost you? As always, it depends on the plan you decide to go with. There are two options. The first one is the premium plan, which, to be fair, is rather pricey for just one subscription. The second is a family plan that's got everything premium has, but for 6 people. As long as there's at least one extra user, the family plan becomes a much cheaper option. As for the plan's length, unfortunately, there is no flexibility. You'll get charged annually. If that sounds like too long of a commitment, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee to fall back on. So that's plenty of time to test if you're getting what you need from Dashlane. Anyhow, whichever plan you decide to go for, don't forget to use my discount for the lowest price possible. To get it, simply scan this QR code or click on the link in the description. That covers the Dashlane review part, but let's do a quick Dashlane tutorial. Dashlane used to have an app for desktop, but it was removed. So, if you're a PC user, you'll have to go with their browser extension or the web app. Adding it is simple. Just go to the Dashlane extension page in the Chrome Web Store. Select Add to Chrome, and then add the extension option. It's also available for Safari, Firefox, and Edge. Once you've got it on your browser, you'll see that it's easy to navigate and there really is nowhere to get lost. So, let's see how to generate new passwords. Just click here to add a new login, and there you see the options you've got. Using this slider, you will adjust the length of your password. There are also options to select whether you want to have letters, numbers, or symbols in your new password. Once you've selected what you want, click the Use Generated Password button, and you're done. If you want to add something else other than a new password, like a payment option or a secure note, you can find these options right here on the left-hand side menu. There is also a VPN feature. To get it, press on VPN on the left side and then click on Download right here. It'll download you a separate VPN app, which you can use with your Dashlane subscription. The Hotspot Shield app is nothing to write home about, only having one very core VPN feature, but on the other hand, it's easy to use. We also shouldn't forget it's just an extra in a password manager. There are more things that you might want to use, like a password health checker or a modern passkey functionality. You can find these on the menu on the left. Going through all of them would take a while, and this is meant to be a quick and to the point Dashlane guide, so let's leave it at that. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Overall, Dashlane is a great solution whether you're a beginner or an advanced user. Sure, it might not have all the features I'd like, but it still has plenty of additional ones and covers all the basics. Moreover, it's very simplistic and easy to use. Talking about pricing, you can save a lot by going for the Dashlane family plan, as long as you have someone to split the subscription with. On top of that, you can use the discount deal that I've left for you on screen right now. That would be all for this Dashlane review and tutorial. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you soon.